to you, Kidbrarians. I'm your host, Betty, and this is my co-host, Gretchen.
Hi!
Today we bring you another episode of Kidbrary's Miracle Minute News. We bring you stories of great things going on around the world from the web to make your week brighter. In a minute or less per story, we bring you 3 uplifting and inspiring newsworthy stories every week. Tune in and subscribe to Kidbrary. Also, please like our videos and click on the notifications icon so you'll be notified when we post a new Miracle Minute News broadcast, an amazing fun book review, and DIYs and tutorials to get you going on creative projects. Thank you for joining us here on Kidbrary. All 3 of our stories today come to us from goodnewsnetwork.org and are reported by McKinley Corbley. Please look in the description below for more links to the full articles and check them out for more great news. Our first story is about a young boy named Quinn Waiters in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Quinn is an energetic 3-year-old who had a life-saving stem cell transplant to kill his cancer and has been ordered into quarantine at his home for more than 3 months while his immune system recovers from the procedure. In that time, poor Quinn had to stay in his room, away from even his family, in order to relieve his solitude. However, family and friends would show up to play with him through the window. Neighbors started hearing of the boy's predicament and started coming to see Quinn too. At first, there were a lot of smiles and waving, but soon the community rallied around Quinn. An impromptu entertainment grew. The toddler's eyes grew wide as he watched folk dancing, acoustic concerts, circus shows, and even an organized dog parade just outside of his windows. Even famous musicians and groups have come to support little Quinn, like the Dropkick Murphys. Quinn's father tearfully expressed his appreciation for the daily jolt of happiness from the real world being brought to Quinn by so many loving neighbors. He believes that it's the positive energy surrounding Quinn that is healing him. Such an emotional story that reminds us how much love there is in the world when people come together to help others. Check the CBS video report on this story. A link is in the description. Warning, you might need a tissue to watch. Our next story is about a Southeast Washington, D.C. neighborhood that came together during a crisis for one man who had crashed his car on their street. The man was unconscious and turning blue after hitting a bunch of parked cars and coming to a screeching halt. Several community members who were home watching TV heard the collision and came running to the aid of the motorist. They had pulled him from his car and began CPR while also calling 911. For several minutes, neighbors took turns doing CPR on this man, only known as Joe. Once the ambulance arrived and Joe was taken to the hospital, the neighbors worried that he was not going to make it. Then 1 week after the incident, a sign appeared in the neighborhood. It was from Joe. The sign read, "Good Samaritans of Potomac Avenue. You saved my life. I passed out from a heart attack while driving near here." It continued. "My doctor said your quick, immediate, steady CPR action saved me. Today I am recovering back home. Forever grateful, Joe." Wow, right? So many strangers came together to save someone's life. They got this man free of his car, then wasted no time delivering life-saving CPR and calling 911. Their actions saved a life. There truly is so much love in this world. In case you want to know more about CPR instruction, because it really is an important thing to know for everyone, I will put some links in the description below for resources for you. For our final story, we wanted to bring you some great news about giraffes. For the first time ever, giraffes are given international protection at the historic Geneva summit. Hundreds of endangered species are being offered essential new protections against the international trade thanks to the latest wildlife convention in Geneva. Most notably, giraffes are finally given their first international protections. Giraffes were recently classified as a vulnerable species by the IUCN due to their 36 to 40% population decline over the past 30 years. However, conservationists expect the new regulations to help protect this imperiled species in the future. CITE sets the rules for international trade in wild flora and fauna, said CITE Secretary. It is a powerful tool for ensuring sustainability and responding to the rapid loss of biodiversity, often called the 6th extinction crisis. Wait, extinction?
Yeah.
By preventing and reversing declines in wildlife population. I'm so happy that work is being done now to protect wildlife so that they can continue to grow and thrive. Thank you for joining us today on Kidbrary's Miracle Minute News. where we are glad to bring you happy stories from around the world to brighten your week every week. Please check the description below for links to these stories, and join us again next week for more great news. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to learn more about us. Please check our webpage, www.curiosityjunctions.com. Have a miraculous week, everybody!